Hi everyone, welcome to our first SEDNA Permafrost Internship Seminar. My name is Julie and I work at the Norwegian University of Science and Technology in Norway. And I currently lead PermaIntern and I'm also on the steering committee of SEDNA. And I'm co-hosting today the seminar with Frédéric Bouchard from the University of Sherbrooke in Canada, who is also the leader of the SEDNA initiative. Within our group, we are 15 members, so you can see the list of the members below on the slide. The members are coming from different universities and organizations from Europe, Canada, and South America. And there are many of those members that are joining our seminar today. Here's the plan for the seminar. So I will start with a brief introduction to the PermaIntern-SEDNA program, and then Frédéric will present the students who have completed internship through PermaIntern so far. Our main speaker, Médéric, will follow with a presentation on his internship experience in Svalbard. And after the presentation, we'll have an open group discussion about permafrost internships development across borders, including the challenges we face and ideas on how to improve the program. And our goal is to offer the best possible experience for students, supervisor, and host organization. And we plan to have this seminar maybe once or twice per semester. And this seminar sessions are a key part of building a strong network and community around permafrost internships. And they will also help inform students about the program and how to get involved and how to participate. So briefly, PermaIntern-SEDNA, it's our two programs focusing on internship on permafrost. The main objective was to design and develop a permafrost internship service available to students, universities, and internship hosts, covering the full variety of permafrost working life. Activities from university research to engineering company work. PermaIntern was founded by the Danish UArctic Network, and SEDNA was founded since last year by the Canadian UArctic Network. PermaIntern started in 2022. So it's been 3-4 years already. The program has been developed by the Nordic countries, but expanded internationally through the SEDNA program. It is open for bachelor, master, PhD students, and any employer with activities related to permafrost. And what is very special about our program is that we have certified supervisor with permafrost expertise as well. So I'm not going to talk more about the program, but I strongly invite all of you to go to our website, which is permaintern.org, where you will find more information about the program. So Fred?
Can I talk? Yeah, thank you.
Yes, you can.
Thank you, dear President of this seminar. Talking about the PermaIntern website, there is a section called, let me check, it's, getting started, student experiences. And up to now, so if you go there, you will see that up to now we had at least 7, but I think it's more 8, at least 7, maybe more than that perma-internees that had the opportunity to travel and get a hands-on experience about permafrost, and you can see their faces there. They come from different countries and they were able to have an introduction, an internship in different institutions, as you can see here, UNIS in Svalbard, Norwegian Meteorological Institute. We also had the institute in Chile, and 2 universities in Quebec, in Montreal, and Sherbrooke, Canada. Next slide, please. So I'm going to give you just a few snapshots of some quotes from the internees, and of course the most, I would say the most obvious one from Constantin here that you can see is that he really liked the opportunity to have hands-on experience, something concrete, something that was complementary to the theoretical formation he already had. So this was kind of an obvious one. You can click on the animation. And here's an maybe a less obvious one, but that I find pretty interesting, is that his internship was like 4 months long, and he, as he said, having enough time to really dive into the topic and to think deeply, which is kind of interesting in our really fast environment these days, to have enough time to dig further enough into one topic. That was kind of interesting, and that's one of the key outcomes, I would say, of one of those internships. You can go to the next, please, Julie. And the latest ones that were able to do an internship were concentrated in Canada. So you have Martin here that had the opportunity to have an experience in cold room simulations, like permafrost simulations in a cold room, simulating a landslides, for example, and the conditions that will trigger that. And he had a really good experience. Practical experience, again, in the lab is invaluable. And he was really happy to do his internship. And the last example I'm going to give here, I had the pleasure to supervise Emmy here, coming from France. And she was introduced to different aspects of the lab here in our group: remote sensing, working in the lab on lake sediments, and also do some microscopy, studying microfossils like diatom. So it was really a broad introduction into research, and she was just finishing her undergrads last fall. So next slide. I guess that was just to set the stage for our main speaker today, Médéric, and welcome to our group, and thanks again for accepting our invitation.
So hi everyone. For those who doesn't know me, I'm Médéric Lorry. I'm originally from France. Right now, I'm doing a PhD under Dwayne Fraze in the University of Alberta. But I did my bachelor's degree in earth science in Lille, in France. I have a master's degree in natural geological hazards and risk in Grenoble, and a couple internships like in Uppsala, in Lausanne. But today I'm going to focus on my best experience in UNIS. That was in 2023. So it's good to see some pictures of Svalbard again. The title of my internship there was Ground Ice Studies of the Longyearbyen Valley in Svalbard, and I focused on the ground ice mapping for geohazard modeling. It was under Professor Hannah Christensen, that is here with us. And I also worked in close collaboration with Knut. I don't think I see Knut in the board here now. Okay, but yeah, don't forget Knut, because he was really helpful, and I really enjoyed my stay with him. So this, like I said, was in 2023 for the second year of my master's degree. So in France, most of the master's degree are like course based, which means that this kind of opportunity, doing an internship, going abroad, is very, very important for us. Otherwise, it's mostly like theoretical and going to the class and another way to learn. But this is a very good experience. Talk about what I did during this internship. My job was both in the lab and field work. So I'm going to start with the field work part. We drilled some boreholes in the valley with Knut, and to get some frozen cores, and then we log them. And back in the lab after that, we measure some parameters such as gravimetric ice contents, exercise, grain size analysis, density measurements. So what I really enjoyed, I'm going to start like the good things, is that I have this like lab work and field work, and I think Svalbard for this is amazing, because like your playground is literally your garden. So yeah, it was really, really nice to work here. And based on these findings, I feel like I could really help understanding like relationships between, for example, the active layer, the top permafrost, and the layer, like the slopes in the valley, introducing some landslide variability. And I felt like I was really well included in the project. I could oh yeah, I had a slide, sorry, about what I did. So just a quick sum up, sorry about that. The drilling part here on the left part of the picture, and then logging the ice cores, and then like some lab work in there. I have like grain size. I just put the sieves, but we also use the master sizer, and then like measuring ice content gravimetric. And yeah, I wanted to go to this. That is, I think, the one we're gonna stay the most on. With talking about meetings, talking about conferences, and all the kind of side projects, I would say, that are also very valuable on top of the internship itself and the project I had to work on. And I felt really well integrated doing some meetings with Hannah and Knut together, talking about things that even if I was not really connected to, that was in a way a good way to learn how you really create a project, how you really like deal with a project, in terms of money wise, in terms of like structure, organizations, and things like that. I had also a great opportunity with one permafrost class where they did something that was really close to my project. And so I helped Knut with TAing the class. So for me, that was my first experience on the other side, and not being a student learning, but have to explain and teach to other students. And they were mostly my age or older. So it was really, really very, very good experience, and something that I really valued right now that I'm TAing for my PhD. And I'm taking like a lot of experiences from this. Also, what I wanted to say is being part of the student community. And I think I will like talk a little bit more about that, is that during the paperwork, so Hannah did an amazing job with that. And I had the little student on my card, even if I remember correctly, according to the university, I was a guest student or something, and it was not really sure if I could have this little student rating on my card. And I think it's really good to have it, because I talked to someone I remember from Belgium. It was pretty much the same case as me, like doing a master course based, and going to Svalbard for an internship for the second year of her master's degree, but she didn't have the student logo on her card. And this makes a huge difference, because we are not with all the other students. Like, we're not taking a course in Svalbard. We are mostly with professors and PhD students, but also like part of a different community in the university. So still have this important notes allows us to have like the same offers, the same the same possibilities as the other students, and facilitate our integration with them, doing some cruises that are just for students, doing some important things that are just for students. And yeah, if you can continue that, you as a supervisors, making the paperwork so that we can still be students, that's amazing. I think it's something that I really wanted to like emphasize, and yeah. Other than that, in terms of paperwork, that was mostly my French university that was a bit annoying. I have no complaints about the about the Norwegian side. Yeah, so this was really good. I don't know. I know Hannah did a good job with that, and she spent a lot of time doing it, but I couldn't feel it. That was, for me, that was really smooth. So it was really nice. And then what else I can say? I have just quickly read my notes. Yeah, like yeah, having side projects on top of this, like I said, the cruise with one perma class, meetings and things are very valuable. And to conclude, I guess I can say that this internship was the main elements that, like, I guess, made me continue on the PhD. I talked to Knut. He was, as I said, the PhD student, the only, I think, intern at that time. I don't know if it changed since that. But I talked to him. I saw his job. I was in strong relation with him. So it made me, yeah, made my choice. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to continue with a PhD. I have all the tools. I learned the basics of what I'm going to do in a PhD thanks to this internship. So yeah, I felt ready after that. And this is why right now I'm in Canada. So still in the northern countries, doing that with Dr. Dwayne Fraze.
Thanks to you all.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Bye-bye. Good luck,
Bye.
Frédéric.
Thank you
Bye-bye.
very much. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.